What's up, everyone? dannylightning back with some warrobots big breaking news about some of the new stuff. So I got some really interesting official information for you guys about the new robots, the new weapons, the new titans. Some of you guys probably already know about some of this, but we're going to talk about it on this channel today. We have a brand new robot coming to the game, and this thing's name is going to be Strix. It's designed to be a sniper, and it's basically going to have 5 heavy weapons. 5 heavy weapons, but the good news is, well, this is sort of good news and bad news. Only 3 of the weapons are available all the time. The other 2 are available in the ability only. But when you have all 5 weapons pulled out, this thing is going to pack a punch. I mean, that's just 100% insane. So let's pull up some of the info we got. So this robot is an Evil Life robot. It is designed to be a sniper, and the family is none or unique. What that means, I have no idea. So basically, when you activate the ability on this thing, you bring out your other 2 weapons, and all 5 weapons come out. It becomes immune to suppression, and it activates anti-stealth, which I'm guessing probably has a really long range on the anti-stealth if this thing is designed to be a sniper. So this is going to be a very scary robot. This is like the replacement for the Behemoth or the Bagley or something like that, I guess. It says base durability high and base speed low, so it's going to be very durable but very slow as well. So it's probably going to be like a turtle, but it's probably going to be tanky, plus have 5 crazy, nasty, big mondo, gigantic, heavy weapons. And yeah. Now get this, the concept of the robot says it's time for a new sniper. It's been a year since the last one, and we want to return to the classic warrobots formula, slow but well armed with tons of big guns. I don't think 5 heavy weapons was ever in the original warrobots formula, because I think 2 was like the most heavy weapons you could have on a robot at one time. But 5 heavy weapons? 5? Guys, there are 5 heavy weapons on this thing ready to blow your butt into oblivion. Now, if we're really lucky, this thing will not be able to pull out the extra 2 heavy weapons very often. So hopefully it's stuck in 3 heavy weapon mode most of the time, and maybe just occasionally brings out the other 2, because, you know, they just did a balance or a nerf on so many things, and the game actually feels balanced for the first time ever, except for, well, not the first time ever, but for the first time in years, the game actually feels balanced right now, except for the crazy Teth robot that just came out with the new weapons. And this is probably going to add to a little bit of imbalance as well. I really hope this thing doesn't come out being as strong as I think it's going to be, because, you know, the game feels great right now. I don't want it to go back to things that are pretty much killing you instantly, which is what I worry about when I see something like this. Is this going to blow your butt off with one shot from all the way across the map? Unfortunately, it probably is, and that's what we want to stay away from. We want a nice balanced game here. This thing is probably going to break the game, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's just going to be, maybe it's not going to be as bad as it sounds. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes something looks one way on paper and it's completely different, but I'm pretty sure this thing is going to break the balance of the game if it has 5 heavy weapons. But you get this thing and a Teth running around on the battlefield at the same time. Oh man, that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough. That's all I'm going to say. So let's move on to the next crazy thing and see what that's all about. And yeah, I'm shaking. There's a butt quake, whatever that means. Next up on the list, we have a brand new Titan coming out to the game named Atlas. And this thing appears to have 2 crazy bright pink energy shields that are probably going to be insane. But it looks like the shields are on the side. I don't know if maybe they close or something. Let's read the description and find out what this thing is going to do. Maybe it'll tell us. I don't know. But that looks pretty crazy. All right, so Atlas is designed to be a brawler. It's from Evo Life, and the family again is none or unique. Again, I have no idea what that means, but we have another unique family member. So yeah, this thing must be pretty unique. So they said, earlier this year they released a Bjorn, but they want to make something that may not be quite as durable, but more deadly or more dangerous up close. So this is designed to be a in-your-face brawling titan for up-close fighting. It's going to hold 1 alpha weapon and 2 betas. It's going to have a durability base of medium, so medium durability and above average speed. So it's going to be kind of fast, which is good. I mean, most titans are pretty slow. So above average speed for a titan, medium durability, 1 alpha, 2 betas, and let's read the next part. This darn thing is going to lift you up in the air if you get too close to it. It's going to have an AoE field, and if the enemy gets caught inside of the AoE field, it lifts you up in the air like the Newton. So if you're too close to this thing when it activates the ability, you go up in the air. That is going to be another nightmare. Next, it's got something like the Baglier ability where the Titan jumps in the direction of the movement. Hopefully it doesn't jump in the opposite direction that you're moving, but when it jumps, you get a shield. It says a frontal shield plate absorber, but a frontal shield plate absorber activates and remains active for a while after landing. Next is the passive ability where the Titan always has a narrow side shield plate absorber active. So okay, those side shields will always be active, and then when it uses the other ability, well, it's going to go ahead and pick you up and it's going to get a front shield. I mean, those are 2 different abilities, but you know what I'm saying. When damage is absorbed, Atlas increases its maximum durability up to a certain cap. So when you shoot this thing's shields, it's going to make it stronger. This Titan's going to be a monster, I think. If you happen to shoot the purple shield, do not shoot purple shields ever. When you see a robot with a purple shield, that means if you shoot it, it's either going to do more damage to you or whoever it's shooting. It's going to do more healing if it's the meter. You're basically charging a robot up and making it stronger every time you shoot a purple shield. So every single time you shoot somebody's purple shield, you are making that enemy much stronger than it already is. So when you see purple shields, do not shoot them. Stop firing. Don't shoot them unless you have a shield breaker, because you're just making the enemy stronger. And I forgot to read some of the first ability because I was so upset that this thing's going to start picking you up again. So after it picks you up, you get EMP'd, and then it slams you down on the ground, and you take damage when you get slammed down on the ground. I mean, what is this? Hulk Hogan? This isn't the WWF. That's the Hulk Hogan robot right there. The WWF body slam you off the top rope robots. All right, there we go. That's the new Titan. Okay, so next up, we have the Ultimate Ravena. So this is a tier 4 robot with increased durability, increased speed, ability cooldown reduced, and ability charges increased. So if you have the Arav Poe or whatever his name is, you might get actually 4 or 5 ability charges. It doesn't say how many ability charges, but it's probably going to have at least 3. I mean, this is going to be a crazy robot. Plus, the ability is going to cool down faster. I mean, Ravena in general is already a beast. I mean, this robot is already a beast. So they're making one of the best robots in the game for years and years and years if you know how to time the abilities. Like, Ravena is amazing if you know how to play it, right? It's not easy to play whatsoever. It's definitely a skill bot. But if you get the hang of this thing, you build one of these things in the workshop, it will kick the enemy's butts if you know what you're doing. Now we're getting an ultimate version. This is probably going to be like crazy overpowered. You throw the unstable conduit on this thing, you use the abilities at the right time, this robot is going to be unstoppable, I'm guessing. Anyways, let's see what's next. All right, so we next All right, so next up we have the ultimate cryo weapons. This is the perfect pairing for the ultimate Ravana, it says. I don't know how they figured that out, but it is a very good setup. Cryos go very well on the Ravana, so they might be right. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's definitely very, very good. Now, these are going to do increased damage, increased firing intervals, increased projectile speed, meaning it's not going to take for as long from the time you fire the rockets for them to hit the enemy, which has been a big problem with these weapons. So that's actually going to be a huge improvement. And increased blast damage, or AoE damage. So the area of effect or the blast effect around the weapons when they explode is going to be much larger. So these are basically just going to be much stronger versions of the cryo that look a lot cooler too. So yeah, ultimate Ravana and ultimate cryos, that's going to be a deadly, scary, nasty combination that I don't want to see shooting at me ever. Never. I don't want to see that one bit. No thank you. Don't shoot me with that thing. I'd appreciate that. All right, so next up, we have a couple of new weapons. One's going to be a robot weapon, which should be a heavy weapon. The other one is going to be something for the Titans. So 2 new sets of weapons are coming out. That's what they look like right here. I'm not really sure which one was the Titan weapon. I think the one on the left was the Titan weapon, if I remember correctly, but it doesn't really matter. That's what the new weapons look like. The one on the left is called the Void, and the one on the right is called the Piercer. So that will tell you which one is which in a second when we pull up the stats. All right, so this is going to be something similar to like the Shatter, Splinter, and pixonic weapons. So this is the new alpha and beta weapon for the Titans, right? It's going to be like a energy, not really an energy, but some sort of a shotgun, I think. You know, family, distant relatives of the Shatter, Splinter, and pixonic. I think I pronounced that wrong, but anyways. Yeah, these are going to be new shotguns for your Titans, so that makes sense since they're bringing out a new Brawling Titan. So brand new shotguns, guys. Brand new shotguns. And every new Titan needs the right weapon. Void and Chasm are designed for maximum effectiveness at close range. So, yeah, Void and Chasm. That's the name. It's going to have a 500 meter range, most effective at 350 meters or closer. Ammo, 8. Reload, magazine swap, and damage type kinetic. So they will be kinetic shotguns ready to blow your butt into the next dimension. So basically, it's just a new type of shotgun that goes on your Titans, all right? I don't think there's going to be any bells or whistles or anything crazy, just some kind of shotguns for Titans, right? Sounds like they're going to be just basic, regular shotguns, from what I can tell. I could be wrong. Maybe they'll have some sort of weird ability that goes wrong along with it, but looks like basic shotguns. All right, I know I said that like 12 times. Let's move on to the next weapon. So next we have the robot weapons. It looks like this one will be a heavy weapon. So it looks like they're only coming out with heavy at first. Maybe there will be a medium and a light later, but this thing is called the, I don't know what it's called. I forgot to screenshot the name. The Piercer. It's called the Piercer. So the Piercer is a standard weapon for Strix. The first version was already deadly, but after the appearance of the Bersaglier Titan, Evil Life engineered were inspired by its built-in weapons, which draws power from the Titan's core, and managed to particularly replicate its effectiveness for Piercer. I think I pronounced every one of those words wrong. The result was a success. Concept: a powerful, hard-hitting sniper rifle, not the fastest, but perfect match for Strix. Yeah, I can't talk today. It's a tier 4 weapon. Damage type is explosive, so it's an explosive sniper weapon with a 1,100 meter range. Ammo capacity 7, so I think that means it's going to have 7 shots. Reload type partial reload, 1 round per 7 seconds. So every 7 seconds you will get 1 shot back. So these are going to be sniper weapons with a pretty long reload. So 7 times 7 is 49. So that means almost a minute to fully reload those weapons. Status effect: each Subsequent hits on the same target deals increased damage. So if you hit somebody 7 times in a row, each shot will do more damage to the same target. So yeah, lots of new crazy stuff coming out. So that's pretty much the deal with the brand new stuff. Let's go play one game, win or lose. You know what? On videos like this, let's just throw in a game. If we win, sweet. If we lose, sweet. I don't care how good or how bad it is. We're going to go play one game and one game only. And if it sucks, it sucks. If it went awesome, it went awesome. We're about to find out. So let me go ahead and hit a random quick match. And let's go do it to it. Now, all I can say is I really hope they don't drop me into a team deathmatch because honestly, I am not a team deathmatch player. Some people love that mode, but I like beacon games. I like free-for-alls. I like the push mode. However, I don't really like team deathmatch. It's just not my thing. It's not my thingy-dingy. It might be your thingy-dingy, but it is not mine. All right, we're dropping into a game right away. I'm going to start off with my little friend Capri. I'm having a lot of fun playing this little guy. I do really enjoy these atomizers. I think these are great weapons. I'm probably going to be making a new video pretty soon for best workshop weapons, right? There's a lot of good weapons in the workshop that you can build. So if you're like free to play or cheap to play, there's a lot of good stuff in there, to tell you the truth. It is hold on a second. Just because it's in the workshop doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. We want to get rid of this guy here. Let me hook onto my teammate. That'll give me some durability and heal him as well. All right, I'm going to... Actually, maybe I'm not going to back off yet. We want to shoot that Skyros. Now, the only problem with these weapons is they do lag a little bit. Not lag. They're a little hard to aim if you're lagging. That's what I meant to say. So if you're lagging a little bit, these weapons are a little bit hard to aim. So that's something you want to keep in mind. And they do cool down really fast. So once they overheat, you don't have to take your finger off of the trigger very long to get your ammo back. But I actually really like these weapons. I think these are quite good, especially for old school weapons. Actually, they're some of my favorite old weapons, to tell you the truth. The mediums, the lights, the heavies, the nucleon, the quarker, and the atomizer are all nice weapons you can build in the workshop right now. Hey, where'd those little arrows come from? I don't remember those being there before. That must be new. All right, I'm going to get stomped here, unfortunately. What is that? Oh, God, a second robot came in. Can I survive this? Probably not. We're going to do our best. And one of the best things about those weapons is up close, you don't ever have to worry about them reloading. You don't ever have to worry about it. Can we do a jump? Not really. I was hoping he would jump down the ramp, but he didn't. That was very disappointing. That was really disappointing. I'm sorry that he wasn't able to perform a trick for you. I wish he would have, but he didn't. All right, let's charge on in here. I want to make sure I get that third ability charge ready for when I get the... Oh, I thought I was going to get that, but I didn't. I want to make sure we always got that third ability charge. I mean, if you get 4 ability charges plus that thing recharges quicker, that's going to be insane on the ultimate version of this thing because, I mean, the regular ones already just super amazing. Prepare to die. Oh, he healed. Sir, stop healing. He must have... What is that? What kind of... Oh, that's a curry. That's on my list of robots to try out. I haven't tried that thing since they rebalanced the game, but I bet it is more than playable again. Oh, that's a teammate. I thought that was an enemy behind me shooting me in the buttocks. Let's head up this way and find our next victim to destroy. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'll just try... Nah, we're not going to be able to get it. I was going to say, maybe I'll just steal this beacon. Oh, crap, there's a Titan. I'm out of here. I'm going to use that other ability charge to escape. Then I'm going to hit my unstable conduit and maybe heal up some of that gray damage. Oh no, I was out of ammo. Crap, sandwiches. You got to remember to fire off all your old ammo. Alright, I want to wait for... Okay, he's still in there. I thought he was leaving. The little red arrow misled me. I thought I saw him exiting the area, but He was not. Come on, come on, we're so close. So close to getting that. Bam! Smushed him. Haha. We got him. Autobots roll out. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Come on, come on. Come on, guys and girls. We gotta smash some red guys in the face. Let's go in this way. We're gonna get crazy here. I'm gonna try to be a distraction, right? I'm gonna distract this enemy team. Maybe they'll be focused on me if I start running around down here. I'm gonna hit the unstable conduit and heal myself. I mean, that's a little bit of a crazy module right now. Oh, what? I got a blind. I don't like that. Look, somebody's trying to shoot me with a laser beam. I don't like that either. Let's go up here and blast this guy a few times. Back into the ability I go. There's too many of them. There's a Dagon and his buddies. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you get locked down or something with this robot, you can just go right back into the ability. Let's use that conduit again. This is almost unfair, guys. If you get back to cover and use the conduit on this robot, you can take yourself back to full health. I mean, I guess that's any robot these days, but yeah, who says these things you get in the workshop aren't any good, right? I play these old robots constantly, and they're some of my favorites. Like, I love these old robots. I don't care what anybody says. These things are awesome. Hello, Mr. Dagon, and goodbye. Ba-bam. I'm actually glad we got a beacon game because, like I said, I don't really like team deathmatch, and for some reason my robot didn't want to turn around there. He was kind of stuck. And my team wins. All right, victory. We got the big V4 victory right there. We got him, we got him, we got him. And I did appreciate that. I did not appreciate being shot at, but I did. Ooh. 1.6, 1.6, 3.6, 6, 4, and 12. So somebody had way more damage than I did. There was somebody over there who was really grumpy. The guy in first place was unfortunately very grumpy. You know, some people are just grumpy sometimes. You'll have that. You'll have that. Anyways, that is pretty much the deal. I hope you guys and girls liked the video. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the new stuff. Huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your channel memberships and your support. It really does help the channel. When stuff breaks, we can replace it and keep the channel running, which I've had to do a few times since I've started this. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Even just watching more of the videos helps. If you want to become a channel member, click the little join button right below the video. Or there's some other ways to support the channel in the video's description and the pinned comment. You can find my affiliate links where you can get some really amazing stuff from lighting, microphones, cameras, all kinds of things. Stuff to make your room look cool. Stuff for your kitchen. Stuff for your stuff. Lots of stuff for your stuff, to tell you the truth. But anyways, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys and gals are amazing. Lightning out. Have a great day, and we will catch you next time. See ya.